Hello, hello. Welcome to my live stream. I'm going to be doing a holiday get ready with me look, especially since tomorrow is New Year's Eve. I have some really exciting products to talk about, things that I have been using for the past month at least, maybe for the past few months. A lot of things that I've picked up along these last few months of doing live streams on Verishop. Sad this is going to be my last live stream as of now, unless I get renewed for the new year. Don't know what they have planned quite yet, but very excited to be here. Hi, Katie. Thank you for joining. Just going over, I'm really excited to talk about a holiday look. I will be going through some things that I've collected along these past few months of doing live streams on Verishop, and also some things that I just picked up this month. I've been using everything for at least a month, maybe longer, but cannot wait to share it with you guys. So the first thing that I'm going to start with, kind of the first thing that you should start with when you are getting ready. Here is Age Fine Day and Night Cream. They're two different sizes and two different prices. So if you click into this, it'll share two different ones. But here's the Age Fine Day and Night Cream. I have it in the larger size. The smaller size, I believe, will look more like the one that you are seeing on the screen. This is the professional and refill size. I just wanted that just because heard such great things about this. Anyway, but I wanted to show you, this is what it looks like. I have it on my face right now. I'll put a little bit more on, but it's a really nice night cream. I know that with all of the beauty stuff that has been coming out, it's super easy to just like build and build and build to your skincare routine when really we should be simplifying it because things can end up canceling each other out. So this just feels so nice. I've gotten Source Vital for their essential oils, so some aromatherapy, which I absolutely love. And this has that same smell, just smells very relaxing. Honestly, smells like you're at a spa. It glides on super easily. It's not oily or anything like that. I'm a big fan. As you can see, it just is a nice, no residue left over my face. It looks very nice and sleek. I have sun coming in right now, so you'll see a little bit of that with the shine, but it's fairly mattifying, so I am definitely a fan of that, and has age-defying ingredients in it, so it's really good for wrinkles, age spots, all that type of fun stuff. So I've been using this for about a month now, and I've been a huge fan of it. It says, and it's the best thing about it is clean products for the skin, body, and mind. So it is clean beauty, which is something that I definitely have been looking more for in everything that I'm putting on my face. Pretty much everything that I'm going to be talking about today is clean beauty or has some sort of great benefit for your hair or skin, stuff like that. But that's what I like to start my skincare routine with. Love that day and night cream. So that is definitely a plus. But something that I have been not actually good about using, and I'm just starting to use more, is a primer. So this from Vapor Beauty is the Essential Daily Primer. I've been using this before my makeup, and I notice a huge difference. I'm someone that suffers, I guess, but I have really, really bad pores. So bad pores all along here. You a lot of the time can see little holes, I guess they look like, but not the most flattering. And it just makes, not that I care what other people think all the time, but it just makes me feel like my makeup isn't setting correctly, which is obviously what a primer is meant for. So I will put this on with you guys, but here's just like a base primer. I really like it because sometimes I feel like primers can be pretty oily, and this one actually is not. It's really nice because I might need a little bit more, but I mostly use it just throughout here where I would have those issues with pores under the eyes to help that concealer set. But just putting it on like that feels super nice on my skin, and it just soaks in very well. Again, this is another thing that doesn't like feel like there's a lot of build up on my face. It sets really nicely. It's not too shiny, but it really helps, and I feel like it really smooths my face when I am putting it on. So as you can see, I don't know, but even to me, just feeling it, it feels like I honestly just exfoliated my face after using that because it makes my skin so smooth. And right now you're getting it for $34 instead of $40. So definitely a great deal for this. And it's 1.7 ounces, made in Italy. So anyway, I'm a huge fan of this and have been using it, and definitely going to be something that I keep in my makeup routine. So I love that. I'm going to go into something that I've talked about a little bit before this, or before on here. So here's a sculpted face stick. There's two different kinds that I have. The first one that I'm showing here is, let me grab the right one. Again, this is Clean Beauty. This is by OG. And this is in the color amber. So I've talked about this before on here, but I really like to. I know for sometimes holiday glam, people like to go all out with their makeup and everything. I tend to go a little bit more all out with like maybe my eyeshadow, or I put an eyeliner on because I normally don't do that. But I still think that these products, these OG products, are the best for giving you that base of like a sculpting, the contour, or highlighter, stuff like that. So they have three different kinds of this. Pardon my little funky hair. But they have three different kinds. They have this color. They have it in a pink, which I will also talk about. That's like good for a blush. They also have a highlighter. So if you click on this, you can see the different kinds. But here's what I like to do with it, and I'll kind of walk you through it. But I go like this, here as well, up here, and all right there, and then here. So gonna look a little funky right now while I let that sit, but that's what I do. I think it just gives it a really nice, it'll end up giving a nice contour. So let me use one of my old brushes. I will be going through some fun new brushes today, but I'll use my old brush so that I don't get any of them all dirty while we're doing this, and then we can walk through them. But I just let this go into the skin. And right now I don't have any concealer or anything. I'm not fully going to go into that today, but I normally put a little bit of concealer on. Put a little bit on right now. And then I normally put a little bit of foundation on, but I really just want to show you how this sits on my face like this. And it does just give that really nice contour and bronzing effect to the face. Just add some good dimension there. All right, so I love that one. Now going on to another sculpted face stick that I am, again, absolutely obsessed with. So here's also by OG Luxury Organics. This one is in the color Carnelian. Everyone that's tried this from me absolutely loves it, like all my friends do. But here's the color. It's, again, super buildable. I put it up here as a good blush. I've also used it on my lips. And it just gives what I love about it. I don't know if you've heard of NARS, and they have a color for their blush called Orgasm, and it's seriously always been a favorite one, but that's not a cream. It's just a powder, and so this one seriously mimics it for me and just gives that really nice subtle pink color. I use this. What's great about it is it is buildable. You can really add to it, which is something that I really appreciate in a product. I'm just going to put a little bit of foundation on so that I'm not only using the other stuff. This is a random one. I don't know if they have it on this app. It's Raw Beauty, just like a dewdrop thing. Funky application, but I like it. Let me just put this on quickly. All right. So now that we have the base of my makeup set, what I like to do is I like to use something for a something like this, where it's just like a face setting powder. So I'm going to get this ready to use. I just put it in the top of the container since it is that powder. But what I'm going to do is let's walk through this Jet Set 5-piece makeup brushes. So this is by Youngblood Mineral Cosmetics. They're a great beauty brand. I've tried some of their products, love them. But what's great is this is normally $176. You get it for $80.65. So I'm opening it right now. I wanted to show you kind of exactly how it looked, and then we can use the products together on here. But it comes in this wonderful case, which I think is great. It says Youngblood Mineral Cosmetics on it. You open this up, and it has all of your brushes in there, which is amazing. And what's great is you can also, I mean, this is a decent amount of space. You could fit some other things in here too. I would probably end up packing it with, if I'm doing just like more of a day look, I could use this as just a good carry-on for some of my makeup products if I didn't want to bring my bigger, this guy along with me. That's more of a square. But what I'm going to do is, I believe, so this with the big brush, we're going to use that right now. It says on the sides, this is like YB2 and so Youngblood 2 for the if you can see it right there, which is great. And I think I would I'll definitely look those up. I wonder if they have, oh, they have exactly on the back. So they say YB2 powder brush applies loose or pressed powder. They kind of give the full description of everything that you will be using. So I would definitely pay attention to that, especially until I get comfortable with it. But it's good. They have like the powder one. They have a good one for blush. They have one for more of a light, another highlighter or a looser powder for the eye. They have more of a contouring one, and then also even one for like an eyeliner, which is great. So you see all of those in there. But right now I'm just using this. Again, as I said, I'm putting this in here. Here is just an example of putting it on. This is probably the softest brush I've ever felt. It feels like it's going on so nicely. Wow. This genuinely feels so nice on my face. It's super nice and loose. It's not stiff at all. So you'll really be able to spread it all around your face and not have a lot of their product clumped in one area. Wow, this feels amazing. I'm definitely a fan. You can see just that like light powder. It went on a lot better than it would have if I just like blotted this all over my face. So definitely a fan of this makeup brush. Now, since I wanted to use my different products with you, I know I already put on some concealer, and I put on a little bit of the cream bronzer and the blush, but I want to try a couple of my other products just to kind of see how this works. So here's more of the blush one. Let's do a little blush on the top of my cheeks. So I'm just using this light color here. Just putting this on. Wow, definitely nice. You guys, it's so embarrassing. I've been using like the same brush for all different kinds of my powders, and it doesn't work as well as having something a little more specific and good for those areas. So you can see this is giving me just a nice light pink. And then going on to here, just putting on a little bit more of that little more contour, a little bronzer to boost in those areas. This really just helps it spread really nicely. Put a little down here so it's not two-toned. But I think these colors, it just really helps to get all over my face. I think this works very well. So definitely love this brush as well. So going through those, I think this just gives like a really nice face, just a really nice color. Looks super simple, and definitely a fan of those products that I've put on. So also with getting ready. So this morning, when I was getting ready and doing my hair, since my base of my face makeup is done, I'll show you my hair. So what I had used this morning, thank you. What I had used this morning was this round brush. Pardon me, I literally use this every single time I blow dry my hair. So sorry, it has a little bit of hair in it, but I absolutely love this brush. I think it works so well. And I just use it, as a normal round brush. That's part of my process with just getting my hair ready for the day. I love using this. It works very well and holds heat, but also cools down very well. So what I'll be showing you in a second is my blow dryer that actually has been helping the life of my hair, making it a lot healthier than it used to be, especially I just got my hair dyed as well. But this works so well and love it for that. So, but as I said, what's great about it is it gets super hot pretty quickly, and then it also cools down very quickly. So for helping for setting those curls or the flips, whatever you decide to do with your hair. But this is the best compact hair dryer ever. And it works just like a normal blow dryer. I use this every single time I blow dry my hair, and I've noticed a huge difference. My hair feels so much healthier after using it instead of one that's more damaging. And it's also really pretty white and rose gold color. But it has 3 different settings, 3 different, it has like a low speed and a high speed, and then it has 3 different heat settings, which is great for how fast the air will come out. And then also it has this cool button. What's cool about this one is a lot of the time you don't need to hold down that cool button when you are blow drying your hair, when you're trying to set your hair. This one, you actually you click in and it stays cool until you click it again, and then it'll click out, which I think is really great because a lot of the time you don't really get that. You have to like hold it down, and then my thumb starts cramping or whatever. But this makes it super easy. So just to click on and click off, and I think that's the best setting that I had. And going with that, with the compact hair dryer, something that I have been using and testing out. I know they are all the craze right now is using some hot rollers. So that really helps with just putting, blow drying my hair and everything and getting it up. But I'll show you right here. So here is the volumizing hot rollers. You'll get a good deal on it right now with $3 off because that's 15% off. But right here, what's great is it has a nice grip. So say I had blow dried my hair and then I want to put it up in here and have some good, flip and everything, some good rolls. These work so well. So they don't, I know it looks a little funny on my face right now, but they don't pull at all. I know some hot rollers do just with how they are, but this one, there's like a nice, almost like velvet, I'm pretty sure is what they use. And it just feels really nice on the hair. I have been using these for testing out more on like my top hairs, not as much the bottom, but you could do them kind of all around, but I'm obsessed with them. Excuse me. But something great with this is you take off the top clip and then go like that, even just from right now, that even gave it a flip at the end. But honestly, these would work if you just did it with the two all around your hair, and if you actually had it warm before putting it on and then just let it sit, or unlike me just doing it for 1 minute, you actually let it sit for a long time. So I kept the packaging just to show you guys. The size of it is 1.5 inch hot rollers and 2 butterfly clips. I just think they work really well, and they've actually worked for my hair, but I didn't fully use them today before the slide because I did want to show you my new curler and how that works. So unless you have a really big preference for me to go into a straightener, I'm quickly going to just show you the straightener that I'm obsessed with. So here's the Lucia 1-inch professional straightener. Again, as you can tell, I love the white. I love T3. I think they have just really helped my hair a lot. But here is the Lucia 1-inch professional straightener. It works super well. It has a nice curve too, which is nice. Kind of like I think GHD is the brand. That is that more famous, the more famous straightener with the curler. But what's great about this is I've even gone like this, and you can even curl your hair, which is awesome. I don't have this plugged in right now, but it doesn't snag on my hair. It looks really, really sleek and nice on my countertop, and it works just to curl my hair very well. So if you're needing a straightener, you get a good deal on it right now. They're normally not on sale, so here's a good time to scoop it up. Now, moving on to, I'm going to start heating up my curling iron. It actually heats up very quickly, so I'm going to show you this. So here's a single pass curl 1.25 inch curler from T3. Again, all of the T3 products that are like this, they are really good for your hair. They have a certain ion technology. Anyway, the best thing about it is it's not going to damage your hair like other curlers that really, when you see that seam coming off your hair, that's normally not a great thing. It means that it is kind of frying your hair. And this helps without damaging the cuticle. So it helps to curl, but doesn't really damage your cuticle, which is amazing. But something cool about this, it'll always stay at your same setting that you had it set to before. So it makes starting it up really easy. So I have this plugged in right now. All I'm going to do, I'll show you how simple it is. Then it's on. You just turn it like that. If I wanted it to go up anymore, I'd keep turning it, and then you just keep turning it to the setting that you want. I have it set to 3 right now, which for me is great. I don't want it to be too overly hot, but that works for me very well. So it's already pretty hot. I'll just show you pretty much how fast this heats up, which is very, very fast in my opinion. We're almost there, just even heating up with that, and then not being as damaging to the hair. You really can't go wrong with it. Something else that's great is, I know with a lot of curlers, they have that little thing that hangs down. What's it called? Just like those stands. And that honestly, like with even moving it around, it always gets stuck in my hair. But with this one, it has a nice little, this spot on the top right here. And then this right here, it's even kind of rubbery. It nicely just sits down, doesn't burn anything that it's laying on. So that works very, very well. So that's normally what I use when I am when I'm curling my hair, and I just set it kind of on my counter and let it heat up, which it is just about there. So let me just let that sit for a moment. And we are ready. So let me quickly, I'm going to clip up my hair a little bit so I can really show you how this works and how well it works. But I'll just clip this in the back right there. But let me just show you in the front with how I curl my hair. I start normally like mid hair, go like this, and then pull down. See how quickly I just had it on my hair? I didn't even have it on for long, and it's not, you know, damaging like other ones. Then I normally straighten the end a little bit. But as you can see, I'll go up and like fix this part around here a little bit. I have a little colic there, but it just works so well. So just like that. I mean, I'm really just kind of even just passing through this where sometimes with other curlers, I mean, and this is even on just like 3 of 5 for the setting, and not even using as hot as it can get. So this definitely works. So I am a fan of that. Here is showing you another, I'll show you from the other side. So even if I'm doing these top hairs, I can just do this one right here to show you. It also holds throughout the whole day. I don't know how they do it, even with having it on for my hair for less time. But these curls hold for the whole day, and even into the next. I've been trying to be better about not leaving my hair or washing my hair every single day. I'm trying to be better about, you know, going at least every couple days. But even just stretching through this, I mean, that's a good curl right there. And it sticks very well. So definitely love that. I'll do a few more just to continue to show you. And then I'll move on. I have a few more things to show you, especially with getting holiday ready, or even in the new year, if you're wanting to treat yourself a little bit. I just think that this product is so great, and has worked really well for me, just with really just providing just a little dimension to my hair. I know I don't have anything on this top part. Also, I did put a heat protectant in my hair when I was blow drying it. So I blow dried my hair just a little bit ago. And hence I really wanted to be like ready to just get holiday ready with you guys. So I, here. So I wanted to blow dry my hair and get all ready as close to coming on here with you guys. But as you can see, even with this, I'm just doing my whole head because we have the time and I want to show you guys how it looks, but want to be ready for the day as well. I hope you guys are having a good Thursday. Can't believe it's already Thursday. This week I feel like has been like such a whirlwind. It just, I don't even know. It feels like, honestly, yesterday I thought it was a Friday, and then I thought today was a Saturday. I took this week off of work, so I'm able to just hang out and not too much this week. But I have some fun plans for tomorrow for New Year's. No, I'm just being a little funky with my hair. But anywho, then I brush it out. And as you can see, I mean, I'll still go through. This is me doing it super, super quickly and just not being as particular where I'm getting spots for curling my hair. But as you can see, I mean, that looks really nice. Just a good little wave, good curl to the hair. So I'm definitely a fan of that, and I will continue my hair more after live, but don't, you guys need to watch me. Hi, Christy. Thank you so much for joining. Just going through my holiday get ready with me look. I've done a base of my face, just the foundation, OG Clean Beauty products, and then also using a great primer and a good day and night cream moisturizer to start, age defying, which is always great. And now just getting into my hair. So right now I walked through how this morning, right before this live, I blow dried my hair and with the T3 blow dryer. Please let me know if you want me to go back to anything that I've talked about if I don't get to it by the end of this live. But also just used this round brush and a blow dryer to curl my hair or to blow dry my hair, and then just went through how I use the T3 single pass curl 1.25 inch. It seriously works so well. I did it on this live. This literally took me like 2 minutes just to get this nice little curl there. I was showing everyone how you really do not need to have it on your hair for long. So let me do one piece that I didn't really get to the back of my head when I was going through it with you guys, but I mean, I'm having this in here for honestly like no seconds, and it gives a nice curl there, and it holds, as I was saying, for multiple days and doesn't feel like it's damaging my hair as other products. So I'm definitely a fan of all T3, as I've talked about on here. I do have this curler as well. It's on sale, and then also with the 15% off. Here's Ava NYC Spectrum Far Infrared curler. Again, this one's super great for not damaging your hair, but also giving you that curl. That's something that I really look for in any of my hair care products now, or styling products. This one's cool. It's a slightly different. It doesn't have that ion technology that the T3 one does, but this one used far infrared light. So as you can see in that little image there, I can also go grab mine as well and show it to you guys if you're interested in seeing it. I talked about it on my previous lives, but what's really cool is it also curls really just as fast as the T3 that I just was showing. It works very well, definitely better with if you're on slightly more of a budget, but love the pink that's on it, and this one seriously works so well also. Also getting holiday ready. So I know when I was doing curling my hair a little bit ago, I had clipped it back with my clip right here. I also have this clip, the Gemini Claw in Pharaoh. What's cool is both of the sides of it, it has two different patterns. So I absolutely love that. I think it just adds a really nice touch to your hair clip. I honestly put my hair up in clips all the time. I think my boyfriend's annoyed with. Literally, I have hair clips all over the apartment because I use them so often. But this is one that I specifically get a lot of compliments on when I am at work or just out with friends. I always get compliments, and it just holds your hair up very nicely. It's more of a loose look. It's definitely a little bit bigger. So I think this one is so great to use if you're trying to bring something to put your hair up, if you're wanting to put it up for the holidays or in the new year, something like that. That's definitely one to use. Also with my holiday look, I have a couple pieces of jewelry to show you guys. So here is something I've shown on a previous live that I'm absolutely loving, and really wanted to share with you guys again because it's definitely going to be part of my holiday look this year. But here is the Unique Gold ID tennis bracelet. So what's cool is it has this right here, this ID part. You could definitely get that engraved if you wanted to. But then it has these little crystals on the side, and compared to, I have a diamond bracelet right above it. Honestly, you can barely tell the difference. They look very big. It looks like a very, very expensive bracelet. Yes, it's still like $134, but that's definitely a great deal with the live stream deal. But I think it just looks so nice on the wrist, and it really just sits nicely. I'll get to the watch in a second, but it just looks so nice on my wrist. And what I actually did is I went to a jeweler and got, because I have a thicker wrist. These are definitely meant for like slightly smaller wrists, but he just was able to, for $20, just put on a few more rings here. You could probably find them for cheaper, even on Amazon. I just went to the jeweler that I trust to be able to put those links on so that it's very sturdy, but I think that looks super nice there. So definitely a fan of that. And then one of my favorite pieces, I finally just got this resized because, as you know, a lot of watches, they come super big on the wrist, just so that you are able to adjust it and you have those extra links that you're able to use. So I'm so happy when I was home for Christmas, I was able to actually get it fitted to my wrist so that I'm able to wear it. So I honestly, I think this is my favorite wrist now. If you want to pick a favorite wrist. But what's really nice about this, and I'll just show it right here, I think you can see this well, it has these little Swarovski crystals right around there for each hour. And then it also has this blue topaz right there, which, for the setting watch, it's a really sleek watch. Also, as you can tell, I have silver earrings, gold necklace, silver and gold here. So it was really important to me to have a watch that had the silver and gold to really blend those together. So I think it looks just so nice on my wrist, and it's a really nice watch. It's really the perfect size. Another thing about it that's really nice, it also has this more like pearl background. So if you got maybe a little extra money for over the Christmas time, or if you're just wanting to spend a little bit going to the new year, wanting to wear a watch, I stopped wearing my Apple Watch because I found that it wasn't as great for my mental health, just like tracking everything all day. So I love going back to just a very basic watch, looks super nice, and definitely will be a staple of my holiday look. I know we are at time now, but I hope that you enjoyed walking through all of some of my favorite products with me and getting holiday ready with me. I know if you want it for this last minute, are there any questions that you have? Please post them in the comments and I'd be happy to answer them. But if there is not anything, I hope that you all have a lovely New Year's Eve and start of the new year. And hopefully I will be back in the new year to talk to you guys again. Thank you guys.